Good afternoon, or evening. Yeah, it's evening now. This is NorthRanger. My schedule got kind of fucked up. Normally I record in the morning. But we're going back to more Heroes and Generals. This is video 2 of our series on it. And what I want to show you guys this time, I figured out how to record the actual pregame browser. So this is like the main interface that you'll see as soon as you load up. As you can see, you have different soldiers that you... It's kind of like you manage your soldiers, right? Like you buy them. You start off with one of each faction. Like this is my German guy. He's still infantryman rank 0. But this is the Americans I've been playing as. I had to unlock an extra soldier this way. You can enlist more of them if you want to. This allows me to have both a tank driver and an infantry guy, which, as I showed you in the last video, you can switch between during a match if you want to. That's particularly useful if say if I go in as a tank driver and they get wiped out, I can switch to my infantry guy and continue that same battle. But anyway, in this interface, you've got your equipment over here. These are your weapons, there's a vehicles tab, and assault teams once you reach second lieutenant, so rank 12. Basically, rank 12 is when you can start commanding your own guys, and you can start playing the strategy part of the game, which is up here if you switch this tab to Generals. I'm going to show you a bit of that. I'm just going to show you the map because that's all I'm going to be able to really show you. It takes a little while to load up, but it is really nice. It's an interactive little map here, and all of these little lines are basically supply routes, I believe, and all these dots are either battlegrounds or potential battlegrounds. You see along the top here is kind of the score. So Germans are winning. They captured 12 of the 15 major cities. Major cities, I believe, are the ones with stars. So Germany is basically kicking our ass in this war here. All of these ones that have this kind of glowy effect on them, I believe, are battles that are actually in progress. And all of these are locations that people who are officers in their faction in this war have sent assault teams to. And the way you do that, I believe they originate in one of the major cities, and you take them from there, and they will move over time wherever you try to send them, right? So you can't just instantly stick people wherever you want to. You actually have to control the route to get to that location, so it makes things a little bit more strategic. This is pretty dependent on other people doing things, not necessarily the same thing as you all the time, but things that kind of cooperate with you, because you may only have 1 or 2 assault teams. So you're either going to have to follow where other people are sending troops in order to not have your troops get just fucking steamrolled wherever they go, or you can hope that people are going to follow you. Like, say, if you take somebody and you send them into one battle, you would probably have to hope that another guy with another assault team is going to send people to that battle too. From what I hear, that doesn't necessarily happen all the time, and from what I've seen, it definitely doesn't, because when you go in to play, you get the options of either a balanced staged battle, doesn't influence the war, and the assault teams are always fairly even, or the advanced ones. These are the actual war battles created by officers, and if you're not careful, you can end up joining a battle where you have like 2 shitty infantry assault teams that you're part of, and then the enemy is like 4 infantry teams, recon, tanks, and planes. That happens. Alright, that happens in the actual war. What I've been playing and what I'm probably going to continue to play, just to show you guys, are these staged battles, because they are a lot more fun. Everything's balanced up, so you're not going to end up with one team completely steamrolling the other based off of just having different assault teams there. Something else I want to show you guys is these ones down here. Yeah, these guys. These are war funds. So these are part of the strategy thing. You build them up as you play. It tells you in here that you earn them by playing the strategic game, but I have 26,000 of them, so obviously that's not quite true anymore. It might have been at one point, but you gain them as you play regularly. Once you get to rank 12, I believe you can start to spend them. I'm not sure if you use these to actually buy assault teams, or if you have to use regular credits to buy the assault teams, and war funds are just to supply those assault teams and send them into battle, or maybe it's reverse. I don't know. I'm gonna work my ass off, try to get up to rank 12, and hopefully be able to show you guys. My main goal with this infantry guy, I don't think I'm going to switch into a fighter pilot. I've tried that before, and it was a little bit boring, I found. Each side only has one plane to begin with. I believe they'll probably add more as the game expands. This is, of course, in beta. It's free to play, so I mean, it's not like you're risking anything by playing. They don't call it early access. It's pretty good. It's fairly polished already. I mean, I want to get this guy up to a paratrooper, possibly recon. But then I'll get him up to rank 12, hopefully at some point, and I can start sending my own assault teams around and show you guys that. Alright, so we're going to get out of this, and I'm going to go straight into one of the staged battles. I'm going to go with a skirmish. As I told you last time I was playing with the tank, we were in an assault map. Skirmishes are faster. What I found is that your soldier's salary, I believe, is the same as long as you're in for the majority of the battle. Doesn't matter if it's an assault or a skirmish. I find skirmishes just, they help you level up a little bit faster. You gather credits a little bit faster, and it's doesn't drag out as much. There's only 3 objectives in them, and you'll see. So we're going to go into the matchmaking queue, and I will see you in there. I'm not sure what's going to happen to this recording when it transfers over to the other window, but hopefully it goes smoothly. As you can see, estimated queue time, not necessarily relevant. I'm not sure what formula they used to figure that out, but yeah. Way off, guys. Hey, alright. Alright, so we're in during the creation of that game, which is kind of neat. You can look at the assault teams down at the bottom, below the list of players. Because this is a balanced match, things get kind of fucked up down here because you have more assault teams than there is room to actually show it. Once again, you know, beta, early access, blah blah blah. But down there, it shows which assault team I've been assigned to, which is the U.S. Motorized Guard 10. Pretty much one of the worst fucking units, but anyway. Shows you how many spawns you have. The one with the dot on it is actual people, and I believe the other one is vehicles. So Motorized Guard gives you access to your Jeep. Oh, we're going in now. So it gives you a little bit of information before you load in, and here we go. I can't even access my Jeep. Switch to my own assault team. No. Alright, so I'm going to stick with this one. I'm going to just load in on foot, and I'm going to head to one of our closest objectives and just get some free experience points for the first capture of the game. That's one cool advantage if you manage to get into a game as it's creating. If I had been able to spawn with my Jeep, it would have been a lot better, but just run to the closest objective and capture it, because you're going to get around 100 free experience points for doing that. And the enemy generally can't get to you in time to fuck that up on you. So me and my assault teammate over here are just heading in. Alright, so, as with the other video, it's just this little radio things you gotta be within a certain radius of. A lot of these, the radius is surprisingly big. Like, you can sit down there by those barrels, and I believe it still tries to capture this point here. So some of them are fairly large. I've seen other ones that are small. There we go. 85 experience points just for capturing that with my buddy there. Our guys are also capturing B, which is up the hill here. What I'm going to do... Oh, probably a tank over there. There is an armor assault team. I saw that when we were loading in. There is a light armor. So I'm going to assume that there's going to be enemy tanks around. The enemy Jeep, I think he just stole. Okay. I'm going to head toward A. And I'm just going to go slowly, because what I want to try to do is hope that some of them are going to try to come to capture C. And that they're just going to run through this forest here. Alright, and when they're just running through this forest blindly, I'm going to shoot them in the face. Well, it doesn't look like we got any takers, so I'm going to head up to point A over here, which is the one closest to their spawn. Oh yeah, they're up trying to fight over B. There's another team member up here as well. I hear a Geo. Yeah, that's our guy who stole that Jeep. Good job, buddy. Good job. Oh no, that's our Jeep. Alright, so their spawn is down the hill that way, so I'm going to assume most of the people are going to come from there. So I'm going to hide over here. Oh yeah, they're taking B from us. Pretty sure they got their armor up there. The only good part about taking this point is that since they no longer have this point, even if they take B from us, they're not going to start winning. You can see the bars at the top there above the little objective marks. That's how you actually win the match in this. Alright, as long as you control a majority of the points, that'll keep ticking up for you, and whoever fills up that bar first basically wins. What the fuck are you shooting at? Oh, there's definitely something coming. I don't know if it's armor or a Jeep. I would kind of like to have more variety in the symbols, but hey. At least I know somebody spotted a vehicle, so that's something. Oh yeah, it's a Jeep. Fuck. Let's see what I can do without having to switch to my armored guy. Oh, there we go. There's one. Doubt this guy will stick his head out again now. So he knows somebody just shot that guy. I'm just gonna wait and see. I mean, worst comes to worst, I can distract this tank and keep it from... Oh, there we go. Got him. I find it kind of annoying sometimes. The German tanks have such fucked up names. I haven't been able to learn them at all. I mean, there's a couple that have recognizable words in their names, like the Tiger and the Tiger 2. So I know those are massive, heavy tanks that are gonna fucking kill you. But all these other ones, like Panzerkampfwagen Ost F ST1 or something, like 38T Ost E. The fuck is that? I have no idea. So sometimes I don't know what the hell I'm going up against when I play as an allied tanker. Even less so as infantry. But my guy is not an anti-tank infantry anyway. Just a rifleman. I don't need to worry about lugging around a bazooka with me. The only thing I'll do is shoot him out of their tanks if I can. Got a guy here. I can't shoot worth a shit today. Normally I'm better than this, fuck. Alright. So he one-shotted me. I'm just gonna steer clear. Oh, here he is. Yeah. So I find you can, with these semi-automatic rifles, I probably wouldn't do it with the bolt action, but with the semi-autos, you can kind of counter-strike it. Like if you watch my crosshair here, you take a couple side steps either way, it focuses in again pretty quickly for you. I believe there's combat badges you can equip that'll actually make that even better. But I'll have to show you guys those afterwards. There's something else that you unlock as you unlock ribbons. That fucking tank is looking at me. Go, 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 go. Okay. So, that was a German starter tank. It's the one with, similar to the Allied one, it's got 2 machine guns on it. I believe theirs you can only put 1 person in. The fuck is that? They have a guy here? Oh, for fuck's sake, they do. He's just up here, I think. Yeah, he's up there. Got him. Yeah, another thing in these staged battles with the auto-matched people is you get people doing shitty stuff like that. Fucking spawn camping. It's nowhere near an objective. You know that's their spawn. Fuck off, you prick. Got tank coming. Some enemy infantry down here. Oh, looks like... Oh, okay. There's another guy with a one-hit kill. Oh, that's the same guy. Araxorama. Same guy as the other one-shot kill bolt action. Wonder where that guy hit me from. Where the fuck are you? Alright, I have no idea where Araxa whatever is. I know he's somewhere over here. I'm just gonna fucking run for it. He hit me again, fucker. Apparently it's not a one-hit kill, but damn it. Yeah, one thing I found is the cover system in this is pretty good. I mean, they aren't really... I'll show you. They're not exactly high-quality bushes. They're sheets of paper at different angles, but you can hide pretty effectively in them. Like that guy just was. Right, bitch. You... Get into vehicles with other people at your own risk. I mean, that turned out fine. We didn't die, but we could easily have. Definitely taking your life in your hands when you do that. Guessing Arax probably died. Otherwise, we'd all be getting sniped by now. I'm going to move over and try to keep us from losing A. Alright, well, I got one of them. As you can see at the bottom there, you get defense bonus experience. Killing enemies when they're in the capture radius of a point that they don't control yet, or that you control. I believe you get defense for killing people when they're trying to capture neutral points as well. So it's something to keep in mind. Those that you see there are friendly landmines. Don't fucking step on them. Just because they show up with a marker for you doesn't mean that they won't kill you as well. That will really piss your teammates off, especially if you start driving vehicles over top of mines that they've put down. It shows you that they're there for a reason. Don't fucking drive over them, they will explode. Kind of move up with thick energy here, I think. Since there is no voice chat in this, you can hit F to whistle to people. Usually people do that when they want to ride. Most people will stop for you. Some won't. Where the fuck is that coming from? Oh. Okay, in a bush. Kind of pissing me off I haven't been able to spawn with my Jeep so far. Alright, so we're losing A. I mean, A's right by their spawn. You can never really count on keeping A anyway. But, Alright, now would be a good time to try to find a fucking health crate. I think there's one by B. Oh, that's something else. The map here. You can open it up, it'll show you a general overview of most things. If you zoom in, by right-clicking, it'll show you where that kind of stuff is. So there's a mine up there, and the little crosses at the top, I can see 2 health packs. So I'm going to try to get to one of those. I believe on this map they're both out in the fucking field here, though, so very exposed when you try to go to them. There are maps with a lot better positioned ones, but this is better than nothing. If I survive this, then hey, I'll be a little bit better off. Ah, fuck. Well, my buddies are saying in the chat there the enemy tanks are taken out. That's just... Yeah. Light armors are grayed out down there, so yeah, they're gone. No more tanks to worry about, so... If only I could spawn in a fucking Jeep. That ain't gonna happen. Oh, there's a bolt-action rifle I hear. Where are ya? Alright, well, we won that one. For some reason it asked you to rate the battle afterwards. I don't know why. You get the little message down here. Ammo refill and upgrade repair costs 411. And you get a little victory message that you won the last battle. I think this is a link just back to the, back to the battle report. Alright, so you can see that. And so those ribbons will unlock these for you. These are your combat badges. They're like the perks of other games. So each one, as you unlock them, will do different things for you. This one, quick draw. So it's the... Yeah. This one will lower the flare out that your crosshair will do when you turn. I don't think that affects when you strafe, like Counter-Strike-esque. So I'm not sure if that's actually going to be helpful, but this one is probably... No, that's just the sights. I don't know. That's faster aim down sights. I'm not sure if there is one that... there we go. Increased hip fire accuracy. So if you want to go Counter-Strike people, you need to use this ribbon to the point that you unlock it. So you can click on this and it'll show you. This one you need to unlock a handgun to get, which it's kind of a long chain to it. To unlock a fucking handgun in the first place, you need to level up this one, tactical to 5th grade. Alright, then you unlock the first gun for your faction. Germans have, the Mauser, I think, the C96 or something. And you get the 1911 as the Americans. That's at rank 5, and then as you level up the handgun ribbon with that, you can then unlock even more things. So, it'll take a long time, guys. I'm not going to lie. You will definitely have a lot to do for a long time in this game. So that's going to be it for now. Once again, this is NorthRanger. If you liked this video, feel free to give it a like, subscribe if you want to see more. I'm going to have more Heroes and Generals soon. If you've got any suggestions on what I should feature next in my Heroes and Generals series, or even afterward, just leave your suggestions in the comments, or follow me on Facebook or Twitter, and you can get a hold of me there. And have a good one.